limbs to create the perfect choke sequence, okay? I'm literally using everything I got. That's why I like it so much, because I'm utilizing his escape by leg cradling him. Basically, I'm doing a leg cradle. This is a leg cradle, okay? I'm using that, plus my arms crushing, and I'm utilizing my head for balance. It really adds up a lot of pressure. That's why it's a badass choke. Attaboy, Clyde. Okay, so as I pass by, here, I come out, the arm slips out, catch it, boom, lock, pinch. Now I kick that weight on him, I set out, step, hook. Now, okay, yeah, sorry man. Now I pinch go to my head, squeeze and pinch. Now, if you have any problems with this, I now go to my plan B. Okay, my plan B is like some people. It's like people say we have different names for it. People call it Japanese necktie. I think I call it the Nelson neck crank, but Nelson choke, whatever you want to call it. But anyhow, it's just a badass move. It doesn't matter what you call it. People call things pretty silly these days, but as long as you know, all that matters is you know how to do it. Okay, so I go one. And it slips off or I can't get it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull him into me. I'm gonna hug him hard. And now my leg is gonna hook his leg and keep it trapped. And I'm gonna fall off. But as I do, my hips stay off the ground. So I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna tuck his head under my belly and rotate. You see how my hips are off the ground? And I'm going to pull him in hard and I'm going to move my hips into him. This is a ton of force. Ton of force. Ton of force. Okay? Boom. Whizzer down. Stand up side by. He limps out his arm, or you can shuck it. If he's here and I don't want it, I just shuck it. Same thing. Catch, lock, shoulder on his belly. Shoulder nice and tight. Off your feet. Move. Catch, shelf it. One. You okay? Two. Curl and pull. Okay, just a little, we've done a lot of counters to underhook get-ups and things like that, but let's go ahead and talk about the situation here. So if he hits my that near side, underhook get-up and I'm low, I hit my near side underhook and I bring him down. Now I frame, rust in, and come here. Now instead of coming up the pass to the half guard to go to my crucifix, there's little moves that don't take a lot of effort, but what you can do now is from here, rock on your side and pull from the half guard. Now from this position, I bring my arm around the head. It looks like I'm going to grab in the front headlock, but what I do is I go here. Now I'm going to lift up this underhook and I reach through the hole and lock my arms like a figure four. Simply all I got to do from this position is stay in half guard and I just drive and tilt. Okay? It's like a weird neck crank. You can do it from half guard bottom. I don't like to do it there too often because if you miss, you're probably going to get past. But this is just a nice little move that if you're not interested in taking a lot of risks or don't want to move that much, you're in half. You frame, pull them up. You can go here, but this is good. Stay on your balance. Lift this up, punch this through, lock, tilt. Now from here, if I fail and he's trying to fight back, you can get your underhook and stand up, get to your crucifix again. Just a little weird neck crank. The cradle is just something simple. It goes around the leg and around the head and locking your hand. when I lock my hands, okay guys, we can do the, what I call an S grip, or most people call it, or finger roll grip. Roll your fingers and plug your thumbs in. But the cradle itself is actually done at your elbows. You've got to squeeze your elbows. So if you didn't have hands, you could just go like this and you have a cradle, okay? But if like for me, my arms are really long, sometimes when I cradle a guy, I pinch my elbows, but I feel like their head's popping out, so I'll just go to a butterfly grip because now my circle's smaller. You just want to try not to work on a single grip like this. Just because of the fact is when they get out, they're going to be peeling your fingers, at least they should be. And all he's got to peel is a couple fingers, and now I'm going to slip out. At least here I got two strong grips he's got to fight through. Here they can't really peel my fingers too well. So you just got to make it work for you. But number one thing, don't rely on your grip. Make sure you pinch your elbows, okay? So I'm locking around the leg, and when you lock around the neck, the head, you want to be under the jaw line. You want to lock at the neck, okay? Because like Nikolai's, like he's really worked hard on his defense, and I've always said if you're good at shrugging, you're gonna get out of a lot of chokes and neck attacks. And the same goes for cradle, because if he shrugs, I lock on his face, it's very easy for him to pop his head out. If a guy is doing that, you grab the chin, pull it out, and then lock it in. So at least you're there, and now squeeze it tight. Bring it tight to your chest. Don't just hug like this. Bring it tight to your chest. Okay, bring it to your rib cage, I mean. Now, a basic drill that we do, and I want guys